Alright, John. We're back.
We're back and ready to enter the simulation.
I guess we're gonna continue to pretend like video games are a thing after No Man's Sky.
Video games are a thing. That game was just shit.
I guess the uplifting of this game is, in this universe, the Earth was destroyed before No Man's Sky could ship.
Yeah.
So nobody knew that pain. It's kind of like a version of like, you know, would you travel back in time and kill baby Hitler? Would you blow up the Earth to stop No Man's Sky?
And the answer is probably.
So what are we doing? Where are we going?
That's a great question. I haven't the slightest idea.
I think we ended last time doing all this ship stuff.
Yeah. We went around, talked to a bunch of people, fucked Kinsey a couple of times.
So we might have some quests for loyalty missions or something, I think.
Right.
Start off with a good ass shot.
Yeah.
Every play session from now on has to start off with a good ass shot.
As you do.
There's a homie.
Yo.
That drives the men crazy. Almost as good as being a saint.
I'm guessing that's an area that we already took territory over.
Yeah. What do we got on the map?
Well, so now, like, the map is... You can start just doing the Assassin's Creed territory takeover missions. Or you can go in the quest log and do some specific quests.
Alright. There we are.
I've honed in on the general area of Matt's pod. When you're ready to get him, come see me.
You couldn't, like, mention that when we were, talking?
Right? Like
On
on
a
the ship?
I wonder where Brad.
So, I want to wish you, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Happy
Appreciate
actual
it.
birthday.
Yeah.
Not happy, your happy social convenient birthday is not until Friday.
Right. Saturday.
Saturday. That's right, it's on Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
You become an adult, you have to just move your birthday to, you know, whatever society finds convenient. The optimal crossroads of friends and restaurant reservations.
Yeah.
It's what becoming adult actually means.
Although, if you're a restaurant, take reservations now, especially for a large group.
It's been a long time since I've done reservations, but wow, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Teachable moment. If we don't help Matt, he will die.
Fine, take this.
You get your Ava.
Fantastic.
You're beautiful.
Thanks.
I was talking to the robot. It's power armor. Same thing.
Not really. A robot is an automaton, whereas power...
Don't ruin this cave.
I just forgot how well the writing could be in a game.
Yeah.
You know, of like
Yeah.
simultaneously acknowledging there's a difference between power armor and robots, and not giving a fuck about it.
Some of the storage crates.
Break crates to repair.
Makes sense.
Tell me more about the guns on this thing.
Oh, I didn't have time to get them working, so
Pretty lame, Kinsey.
I found you power armor. The guns are just missing
So the
You gotta way to fit this robot
Dark
through the
Souls
door.
3 DLC trailer dropped today.
Oh yeah. So thoughts?
I've only watched it about 10 or so times.
Just
And I don't count pausing it and going to a certain frame as watching. That's a separate counter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain this is not going to be canon, but it looks like there's a sequence, a very fast, like 4 seconds,
I know hacking
where
is
a Gravelord Nito
this door.
takes the Lord vessel
Yeah.
full of souls and dumps hot pouring souls on you and then smashes you with the bowl. But if that is in there, I can't say I'll be disappointed. Because I think we discussed on other episodes of other games,
Still the best.
I want to make sure, you know, From Software said, this is it, you know, like, we're done with Dark Souls. We're going on to other games. And it's like, good, end it. Don't give me one of these open-ended, room for a sequel. This is why I don't watch anime unless I can see a concrete ending coming, you know?
Yeah.
Kill everyone, or at least a couple people that let me know there's like, that's it, there's not gonna be any more. You're not gonna have any more Cowboy Bebops. That's
No.
it. They're...
Although they're people, and I call these people just woefully misguided. That believes Spike survives.
Oh, and the worst ones are the ones that have, like, the Spike and, Faye
Yeah.
old and as an old couple together.
Yeah.
I'm like, for one, he's dead, get over it. Two, that was never a thing.
Not even a
Not
little.
even close.
Oh.
Almost a man.
If I remember right, you're gonna get, like, several more missions, with the mech. So this is sort of a
Hard to tell.
stripped down tutorial version.
Fantastic.
Because, I mean, the steel port is a Matrix simulation, so
Right.
you're not actually getting superpowers.
Right. Sadly. They have to make the real world portions
But-
of the game fun as well,
Yes,
so...
so give you a mech. I'm sorry, power armor.
Get away from me! I mean it!
Matt, don't hurt me, please. I'm a friend.
About time I was rescued. Oh, you wouldn't believe what they have. But I didn't realize they had robots.
Can you believe Kinsey keeps calling this thing power armor?
So, not a robot.
Okay.
And escort naked dude back to the ship.
What kind of firepower does that mech have?
Kinsey said the guns are missing.
So, in interesting talk though, like going through it, it looks like this DLC is going to have a lot of ties to the painted world of Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Which, in Dark Souls 1, Guinevere, the big boob lady,
Yeah.
she was just an illusion. She had left a long time ago,
Right.
and that was just Gwendolyn's illusion to sort of like dupe somebody into relighting the first flame and keeping their rule alive as long as possible.
Right.
There's a lot of lore theories, like there's context to support it, but like nothing like just black and white spelling it out.
Yeah.
That she's got a lot of the Dark Souls 3 characters and such are Guinevere's children.
Yeah.
And then that she has been kind of on the evil side of manipulation to keep the family in power.
Right.
And so there's a lot of speculation of we might meet her in one of the DLCs, which is, I'm all for it, 'cause it's like, that's an ending, you know? That's like,
yeah.
you're going back to the, you only get to do that once, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, that'd be a good ending.
Saints rule even here.
Especially if, like, she's some kind of boss that you end up fighting, because she is about manipulating the thrones from the shadows, and then splitting when things go wrong.
Well then.
So there is been some speculation before the DLC drop that
This will be much different than any other weapon.
she has been hiding out or escaped to the Painted World,
Yeah.
which might double down on getting to meet her or fight her, or at least get some explanation. But the cool thing seems to be that the DLC pretty much confirmed with what did get concrete revealed, like characters met and such, is a new NPC called the Painter, a female character who's very much being set up to be like, yeah, she's the one that actually painted the painting of the Painted World, like brought it into existence, and it's like, yeah, that could be a really cool character. I'm hyped for it. I'm well beyond the ability to like, I'm gonna go in blind and solve all the mysteries myself. Like I'm at the level where I'm gonna go in blind and play it and pick up on some of like the big points. Like, okay, so that's who this is and that's where that went. But only understand like half of it maybe.
Yeah.
Because the level of the fandom is now at like translating scratches on a piece of Titanite, and that actually had this little poem on it that had significant meaning or something, and it's like, I'm not gonna ever like piece that shit together. And I say that, you know, kind of like, oh god, like you're like overreaching, but it turns out like, well, yeah, other people then like confirmed it, and then it like totally tied into all these plots, and it was there. It was like From put that in the game to be found. So they're playing a game that's like, I'm not going to sit down with wikis and yarn and a cork board and start like trying to connect the dots, and I'll play it blind, enjoy it, and then wait for the videos to come out on YouTube to fill in the rest. Oh, and that Titanite poem thing, writing scroll, that was from Titanite in Dark Souls 1. And that was like discovered within the last month or so.
Weird. Also, completely glossed over the fact that that dude was clipping through the door to the next area.
A little bit, the robot guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's our thing, right? We're only playing Havoc Engine games.
Apparently.
I mean, kick that body around, right? Those bodies ragdoll, don't they?
Of course they do.
That's actually one of the things on Dark Souls 2 fans complain about, is they turned off the ragdolling.
You couldn't do random shit to the bodies.
Yeah, the dolls didn't. I mean, Dark Souls 2 was a tech ambitious game. Murder bot kill. I just noticed that counter up there.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 is a technically ambitious game with this lighting engine.
Yeah.
And they
That
ultimately
they ended up not being able to use.
Yeah, they ended up not being able to actually like ship it. Which has been a good counterexample to like No Man's Sky of like promises versus game shipped. And it's like, yet the lighting engine of Dark Souls 3 has been cited as like a perfectly disappointing but normal thing, you know?
Right.
Of like, yeah, you guys, that was your target when you showed these demos. That's what you were going for. And then, you know, just didn't get to the performance part when they had every system in the game working. Well, there's a big one.
Keep coming!
We're gonna die here! I know it!
We can't last much longer, Kinsey!
Versus like the No Man's Sky of like, oh yes, there's multiplayer in the game. I've actually watched some of the videos, the takedown videos on that, and it's like you click those and you're like, okay, I know this guy's gonna be like really overreaching, and then you watch the video and you're like, he's sitting there in the interview and the guy's like, so there's multiplayer? Yes, there is. And it's like, I don't really know how I can give you the benefit of the doubt there, Sean. Like, I don't know the wiggle room.
Taking that context.
Of, like, the context, yeah. Like,
liberal media, you know?
You know, yeah, just media's biased. They just point blank asked you. How dare they ask a straight question, you know?
Right.
How dare they follow up for confirming afterwards? The Colbert interview is kind of funny because, I don't think Colbert plays a lot of video games from his interview. Because his questions are just weird.
Yeah.
They're normal questions asked in a weird way. So, like, instead of asking, is this a first-person, third-person game? He asks, like, can you see yourself in this game?
That's a weird way of
That's a weird way of putting it. It's just like, somebody
that's a
half
very,
coached you.
Yeah, that's a very dad way of putting it.
I mean, that kind of made me love, like, Colbert even a little bit more, you know? I think that's kind of actually what, stumbles him a little bit on, do they even still do the Colbert Show?
No.
No. Yeah, I think that, there we go. We did that. I think that's what stumbles him a little bit is he's got to interview, like, all these different people now.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, you know what? There's a few types of people he's interested in interviewing and he's good at, but alright, when we come back, more of this on-rail shooter.